Speaker number 3 is 05Y01. 05Y01. Recycle this. Recycle this.
It was yet another Monday morning, and there I was at 7:45, sitting in a cold, hard school desk. Oh, but that wasn't the worst of it. I had just learned that my class was scheduled for an educational assembly at 8 o'clock. Oh well, I thought, looking on the bright side of things, the auditorium has cushioned seats, where I'll get more sleep. Imagine my surprise when I walked into that auditorium and saw flashing lights, a huge movie screen, elaborate sets, and heard rap music playing. Well, what kind of educational assembly was this? I was expecting an hour-long lecture, or at least a boring movie. But as I listened to the words of that rap, I learned what it was all about. I was cruising down the hallway just the other day with this empty Coca-Cola can about to throw away, when this lady looks me over and she starts to scream, "Man, you're really messing our environmental scene." The ladies seem to think that all this stuff we throw away can come around as something else to use another day. Recycle this. Yes, that's what our assembly was about. Recycling, with an added twist just to keep us interested. But you know, I really learned a lot that Monday morning. Well, not just the usual about how important it is to recycle, but we were actually informed of what happens to our recyclable waste from the time we throw it away to the time it comes back around to us as another product. Like glass, for instance. Each week, I take my glass to my recycle bin, put it out to the curb, people come, they take it away, and what do they do with it? Wash it, refill it, and put it back on the grocery store shelves to sell, right? Wrong. It will eventually get back on the shelves, but first, all that glass must be separated by color, and then the different colors must be crushed into what is called cullet. The cullet is then melted down, poured into molds, and made into new glass containers. Despite how simple it is, we Americans only recycle up to 12% of our glass each year. Fortunately, the situation is not the same for aluminum. We recycle up to 62% of our aluminum each year. This is perhaps because aluminum is a little bit easier to recycle, and it doesn't need to be separated in any way. When aluminum is recycled, it is shredded into dime-sized chips. The chips are then melted down, pressed into thin sheets of aluminum, and these thin sheets are sent to manufacturers. The manufacturers use them to make new aluminum cans. Once again, it is relatively simple, but not everyone has contributed to this recycling effort. Another recyclable item is plastics. Up until recently, not much could be done with our plastics because the color in plastic is actually a part of the container. There are so many different colors that they cannot all be separated, and you can't melt down different colors of plastic. Now, we shred our plastic and use it as fillers and stuffers in jackets, mattresses, couches, etc. One of the most abundant recyclable items in our landfills today, but one of the least recycled, is paper. When paper is recycled, it is shredded and mixed with water to form a pulp. The pulp is then bleached, liquids are drained, and the pulp is spread into a sheet of paper and left to dry. Recycled paper is not as high quality as new paper, and at the present time, it is more expensive. Some states have passed legislation which require all industry to recycle their paper, and this in turn will bring the price of recycled paper down. Many items can be recycled right at home the first time. Aluminum foil, Ziploc bags, glass jars can be certainly used for their primary purpose before they are sent to be recycled. I am happy that my school made the effort to schedule that Monday morning assembly that was both interesting and fun, yet informative too. Only by being informed about recycling can we be able to do something about it. Since I have been informed about recycling, I think each time before I go to throw something away, and I wonder if I'm messing with our environmental scene. But I always remember to recycle this.